Alright, wash that up, and then we're gonna go over here and do this. That's as high up as I can go. I can't look any higher than that, I guess. I thought I could, but I guess not. I could probably switch this to a shorter attachment. Get a wider area. What's this one? Virgo. Is Virgo one? Virgo sounds like one, maybe. There's 12 months. I don't know how many I listed off. There's Leo, Scorpio, Aquarius, Sagittarius, Cancer, Capricorn, maybe Virgo? I didn't say Gemini yet. And then there's 3 more, so maybe Libra, Virgo. What's this one? That's Leo. Did I finish this whole Virgo constellation? No, I probably got to go around and do the other side, huh? Pretty sure this is the Virgo one. I kind of don't know. There it is. Virgo's done. Leo's definitely one. Leo constellation star. But the constellations I know of are like Orion's Belt, the Big Dipper, the Little Dipper. I feel like there is one that's for Taurus. I don't know. Basically just talking about things that I don't know this entire stream, I feel like. Or video. This whole video is just me talking about things I don't know. Leo is done. Dome ceiling is not done. There's so many spots everywhere. Oops, wrong button. Oops, this pole is in my way. Get out of my way, pole! You piece of crap! Oh, I'm missing a big chunk of it over here. This might be enough to finish it up. Oh, there we go. Okay, it was just that. What's that, like 1/4 of it? Sagittarius? That's a real one. I know that. Oh, it seems like it's quite large as well. Oh yeah, it's huge. Look at it. It goes everywhere. It's everywhere. Oh my god. Oh yeah, I was supposed to stand up for a minute and walk around, but here I am not doing that. Capricornus? Yeah, see, maybe they're just like... The constellations aren't like... Capricorn isn't called Capricorn. It's called Capricornus, you know? Maybe that's why it's Scorpius. I don't know. I really don't know. I wish I understood. But I just do not have the time or the patience or even the want to understand what the heck is happening out there. I mean, what's space ever done for me? Created the universe? What? No way. I don't know. Stupid. Absolutely ridiculous. Space didn't create the universe. That's just stupid. What are you talking about? Alright, so we wash this up. The universe was created hundreds and hundreds of years ago. Like that in Family Guy where they have the like the rednecks What do they call it? Like the rednecks space? I don't remember what they call it, but it's funny. It's pretty funny. That's all I know. Aquarius constellation. I'm an Aquarius. I was born in January, as the Aquariuses are. I think I'm right on the edge of Aquarius, though. Like, if I was like one day earlier, I'd be a Capricorn, maybe. Something like that. I always thought I was a Capricorn when I was a kid, and then I found out that I'm actually an Aquarius. I don't think it really means that much, though, to be honest. Just your star sign. Which, I don't know. Like, in video games, it's like which constellation you were born under, so, like, maybe you can see Aquarius in January. I don't know how that works. I really don't know. I keep saying I'm going to stand up for a minute, but then I get sidetracked into doing more stuff. I can't help myself. It's so fun. It's so much fun. It's me, Mr. Funio. I don't know. What did I say? Nothing. Forget about that. Belay that. A hearty belayal. Alright, after I finish this section, I'm gonna get up and walk around. Because you gotta walk around every hour to reduce the risk of having blood clots or something. Yeah, that's right. Gotta walk around. You're gonna literally explode. Alright, that one's done. That one's done. Just gotta finish up this part of the ceiling. Of course it didn't finish. No! Okay, there we go. Good. Oh, look at how much I finished. I got the whole outside floor. Half of this ceiling. I still got that whole middle part to do, too. I know what I said. I know. I can't help myself. I'm addicted. I can't help it. Alright, anyways, actually I am gonna get up and walk around for a little bit. Alright. Nice. Okay. How far are we done? 54%. And it's been an hour and 20 minutes. This is like a 3-hour job. Holy crap. I didn't finish Earth display? Earth's mantle is not done. I didn't notice. Did I finish the other ones? Uranus. Yeah. Okay, so I gotta still finish Scorpius. I didn't finish the Scorpius constellation. Hold on. Before I go, this is Scorpius constellation right here. There we go. Now I finished Scorpius constellation. Pisces. And then a bunch of other stuff. I'm back! Look, I'm back! I was thinking about it. If I hadn't made such a big deal about how I was going to get up and walk around, I could have just done it. You wouldn't even know. What a fool I am. I could have got away with it, too, if it weren't for you meddling kids and your stupid dog. I don't know. I mean, I do know. The Scooby-Doo. Scooby-Dooby-Doo. Where are you? Alright, watch this pole. Nothing feels better than this. Nothing feels better. Got that song stuck in my head somehow. I didn't listen to it. I have no idea how it got there. No, sir, I don't know how it got there. It wasn't me, I'm telling you. I did not steal it. It was just there. Like magic, it appeared in my mind. I don't know. I feel like I haven't listened to that song in a long time, actually. What? How would I even get that in my head? Where did that come from? I think. Maybe it came on in the car the other day or something. I was listening to like more of that genre. Go through genre phases where I listen to all types of music. Currently, I've been listening to a lot of, I don't know, rap, I guess? Hip-hop? Hip-hop and rap. A lot of that stuff. I listen to all kinds of different music, though. Before that, I got on like a week-long thing where I was listening to a lot of 90s, or well, probably early 2000s alternative rock. Like Blink-182 and stuff like that. That's what I grew up with. I used to listen to that every day. I had that album by Blink-182 that was called Take Off Your Pants and Jacket or something like that. Was it that? It was something like that. The CD label, or the cover of the CD was like, it was like red, black, and some other color. And there was a picture of like pants and shirt and maybe something else on there. I can't even remember. It had the Blink-182 logo on it. I remember that. Or maybe that was the Blink-182 logo. I don't even know. It's been so long. If you showed me the CD, I could point it out in a lineup for sure. If you had 3 Blink-182 CDs and one of them was the correct one, I could definitely point it out in a lineup. I don't know. That seems a less than useful skill. Yeah. Oh, I forgot. Well, whatever, that's fine. Alright. So we just have a couple more constellations. Oh, this one's Pisces. And we still have, I'm trying to think if I remember any of the ones I have left. Did I finish this one? Aries? Aries is done. We finished Pisces. And once I finish that, maybe I'll check. Pisces is done. We have... is Taurus done? Taurus is done. Gemini's over there. I think some of the constellations are just longer names than I realized they were. That's all. Alright. Just wash up this. This wall should be about done now, I think. Oh, I haven't done this bottom part over here. Good. Okay. About to be like, what did I miss? No. It's fine. I did actually miss something, and it works out great, because it's a big area that makes it easy to do this. Hopefully, yes. Good. Good, good. Let the hate flow through you. Okay. We're getting back to where I started. What's this one? Cancer. Alright. Alright, Cancer. Look at the Cancer star constellation. It's such a... like, it's only like 4... what's it? 4 stars? 5 stars? Such a simple constellation for such a dastardly thing. I know it's not that kind of Cancer. Man, I don't like that kind though. I will not take that on my ice cream. Probably shouldn't even joke about it. Alright, anyways, let's just carry on washing this Gemini constellation, which I think might be the last one. Aha! We'd like you to return to Detergento to wash one of our historic streetcars. When works. Ooh, look, a small job. Finally! I haven't had a small job since, like, I don't know, it feels like forever, but maybe it's just because these jobs take forever to do. The cat has decided to wait until I sit back down to record, or to start doing this again. I was just walking around. She didn't want anything. Now she wants to go out. She's such a jerk sometimes, I tell you. Such a jerk. Can't even believe it. I'll let her out in a second. Another thing that I could have just done without saying anything and no one would even know. Just be like, oh, there was a cut there. Wonder why that was. You know what I mean? But I feel the need to just say it. I don't know why. I should just get used to not saying anything. Just doing stuff. And then try to cut it in a way that makes it seem like I didn't do anything. Or maybe make it really obvious. That would be funny too. Make it really obvious that I cut out like a bunch. No, I don't know. Probably wouldn't cut out a bunch. Either way. Oh, Gemini wasn't done, but now it is. I didn't realize it wasn't done. Maybe I can get these. Okay, there we go. We're almost done with at least the top of this this ring here. Once I finish this top part, does the top? I think the top might be its own thing separate from the bottom because it's almost done. Based on that little bar up there. So maybe, I think it must be separate from the bottom. Maybe the bottom would be called hanging platform bottom? I don't know. Alright, so this ceiling part has to be done, of course, but we've finished pretty much all the stuff up here. I'm going to check after I do this if the constellations are all done. But we'll see about that. Just waiting for her to finish eating before I even try to go let her out, because she does this thing where she asks me to go outside and then she goes and eats for like 10 minutes. It's kind of, I don't know. It is a cat. I guess, you know, I've thought about this a lot, and I think that, like, people think that Egyptians, like, worshipped cats, you know what I mean? I think that what really happened is Egyptians just depicted the normal relationship between a person and a cat because of how cats are, and, like, you know, like, I feel like if someone depicted the way that me and my cat exist together, they would think that I am worshipping the cat. But I'm definitely not, you know what I mean? I think that's what happened with the Egyptians. They just showed what it was like to take care of a cat, and that made everyone think they worship cats. But yeah, I don't think Egyptians worshipped cats at all. I think that Egyptians just had cats as pets, and it tricked us all into thinking that they worshiped them because we didn't consider the fact that when we have cats as pets, that it's the same thing as what the Egyptians did. I mean, maybe, you know, a lot of the stuff that we supposedly know about Egyptians, to be fair, is based off of, like, pictures of cows and stuff. And, like, do we really know what any of that means? I don't know. I don't know if I believe it. Alright, that's the whole ceiling. Nice, that's really good. Well, not the whole ceiling. That's the whole dome, though, I think. Let's just check here. Outer ceiling, hanging platform underside, central floor and console. All of the constellations are done. All the planets except for that Earth thing. And then there's the sun stuff. Central barrier? Okay, well there's stuff about the sun that needs to be done, but first let's go over here. This Earth... What part of this is not done? The pedestal's done? What did it say is missing about Earth? Earth's mantle. Oh, this part. Somewhere here. There we go. Okay, Earth display is done. So we still have the center. We have this up here to do. Let's do the underside of this whole thing real quick. I feel like this probably won't take too long. And the outer wall, I feel like it's going to go really fast because it's just a pretty standard flat wall. and that normally is pretty easy to do. I don't know how much the center thing is going to be. There's like glass domes or barriers. I don't know. There's a whole bunch of stuff that was listed there that I didn't really... I don't know if I even saw any of that. Oh, I guess this is the glass dome. I didn't notice that was even there. I can't wait to turn this on when I'm done and see what it all looks like. I bet it's going to be pretty cool once I turn it on. If it just turns, I'm going to be so disappointed. I feel like there's got to be like lights and stuff at least, but we'll see. It could literally just turn or rotate. I mean, that could just be all that build up for nothing. But you know, if that is the case, we'll just sigh, bow our heads, and cry for an hour. As one. As one will cry. As is tradition. I can't wait. I'm gonna have chicken and corn for dinner. I'm gonna make, I've been doing baked chicken because it's really good for you. Well, it's like low calories and stuff. But I do, I cover it in, smoked paprika and chili powder, and then salt and butter, and then I do the corn with just salt and butter, and it is so good. It's like normally you can't get good corn in winter, but I actually got really good corn this time. I don't know if someone had like a indoor setup hydroponic thing going or what, but they grew some very tasty sweet corn for the middle of winter. So, or maybe it's, I don't think it could have been frozen because it tastes too good. That's normally why it's not as good in winter, I feel like, is because it gets frozen. But there's lots of indoor farming and stuff, so maybe it's just an indoor farm or whatever. Oh, maybe this is what they were talking about when they were saying check out the displays, because this is like all the parts. Jason? The Jason of Earth? Earth Super Plume Jason. Okay. I guess I'd never heard about the Jason of Earth. Now I know. Who could have possibly seen this coming? That there's a Jason of Earth. I mean, I knew there were Jasons of Earth. Like, I know Jasons. But, you know what I mean. What the heck is that? I need to move this ladder somewhere. Is there anywhere that would be good? Can really only put it in the middle, huh? I guess I'll just have to leave it in the middle. I guess what I gotta do is wash part of that glass dome and then put it on the spot that's already washed. Gas giant planets, Saturn and Jupiter. There you go. There's an answer to a question I had earlier about which ones were gas giants. It's Saturn and Jupiter. Isn't Uranus like a frozen gas giant though? Or Neptune? Aren't they both? Maybe they're just frozen. They're just considered frozen planets. I guess maybe it'll say. We might find out. Possibly. Stay tuned. Stay tuned for more information on the solar system. Although, like I said, I mean, the parts that I've read so far are probably true. I mean, other than, I mean, I've never heard of the Earth's Jason. That's probably true, though. I mean, it could very well be true. Maybe it was just discovered by a guy named Jason, and he called it the Earth's Jason after himself or something. You know how people are. They don't care if it sounds cool, they just want their name on something. But, other than that, I think that everything we've read is pretty... I mean, it's probably all true. That's probably real. That's probably real. I just don't know about it. As with many things about the solar system, I just don't know about it. I don't know crap about the solar system. What do I care? I have to live on this Earth planet. I only care about Earth planet. Actually, that is about Earth planet. Dang it. Making me look like a fool every second of the day. What the heck? This is not right. I don't know. Sun pedestal is almost clean. Just keep doing what I'm doing. I will definitely get it. I think that I have to wash the outside of these too. That's why those first two popped, but the rest of them haven't yet. Because I washed the outside of those ones before. There we go. Sun pedestal done. Sun pedestal? More like done pedestal. Am I right? I know. I'm right. You're welcome. I'm glad I could provide you with such important information such as that. Now, if you'll kindly pay me $5,000 for my time, that would be very appreciated and also demanded, and I will call my lawyer, and my lawyer will sue you. I won't sue you. It'll be my lawyer. My lawyer is a very litigious person. Very litigious. Some would say that their religion is litigion. I don't even have a lawyer. What am I even talking about? I kind of wanted to be a lawyer at one point. I mean, I still kind of would enjoy, I think, doing some kind of job regarding, like, something in a courthouse. I do enjoy the, like, I've always kind of felt comfortable in a courthouse. Same with this, like, schools. Like, there's always a feeling I get when I'm at an institution like that I don't really get anywhere else. I don't know if you've cleaned it yet, but we've taken a slice out of the earth so you can see the cross-section of all the geologic layers. Is she going to talk about the Jason? If you take a look in there, you'll find these big red blobs buried deep within the earth. Can you see them? They're parts of Thea. What? Oh, this is their made-up lore, right? I don't know if I believe in that. It could be real. Oh, do they mean those little, like, lighter red sections? Or do they mean, like, the whole red? I don't know. I don't think... maybe that's not even... Maybe that's not... Maybe... I don't know. Maybe. Maybe. That's not like it's actually the Earth. That's just the thing that they made. What? I kind of want to look that up, if the Thea thing is real. That's kind of crazy if it is. I mean, I could see it, I guess. We've been hit by lots of meteors and stuff. But a whole protoplanet? Maybe that's like what wiped out the dinosaurs, maybe? I don't know. Where is it? There's some. There's some. Some over there. Some over there. Some there. Some here. Some over there. Hey, buddy. What am I missing? You gotta get like every drop of dirt off of this thing. There's one over there. I don't even see any now. Oh, there's some right there. I'm thinking this outer edge counts as the dome. Yeah, it does. Okay. Maybe it's all on this outer edge, actually. Well, there's some here, some there. There's some somewhere over there. Oh, there's a bunch here. This is where it is for sure. There we go. Central glass dome complete. All right, where did I leave off here? Right here? Oh, there you go. See, I thought there might be an answer to that question here somewhere. There it is. Ice giant planets, Uranus and Neptune. They're ice giants. Now we know. We're learning. Do-do-do. The more you know. Let's find out what else we can learn here. Hold on, before we reveal the next one, we gotta finish up this piece here. We'll do this one up here as well. This one is about Exostellaris something. Did we send a rocket to Jupiter? Exostellaris Industries. Okay, well that's not real. That's not real information. Is Uranus even a frost giant? No, I'm just kidding. Type of stars. Main sequence. Giant. supergiant, yellow dwarf, white dwarf, brown dwarf, and neutron star. I've seen all of those in No Man's Sky. Well, actually, I don't know if I've seen all of those in No Man's Sky now that I think about it. I don't know if I've seen all the dwarf ones, but I've seen all of the bigger ones. I've definitely seen the blue one. Oh, a black hole. The photon sphere, the Doppler beaming, the disk, and event horizon shadow. What is even, you know what I mean? Like, what is even that? Has anyone, no one's gone into one, obviously, because they think, I think, that if you went into a black hole that you'd just be crushed, right? Because of the magnetic force. But I guess no one really knows what would happen. Because how would you know? You'd have to go in to find out. We can just theorize about what could possibly be the case without ever knowing. There's no way of ever knowing the truth. Well, I mean, unless we find like a way to go in. Mercury, Venus, Earth, and Mars are all terrestrial planets. I guess that means like they have terrain. There's land on them. You could land on them. I guess you could land on a frost giant though, right? Didn't they find out something like that Uranus was full of valuable resources or something like that? Maybe that's not true. I know they found out that meteors have a lot of valuable resources in them. I don't know about Uranus. I've never been to Uranus, but I think it probably has something in it. I could believe that. Alright, that's all done. What am I missing here? I didn't finish this up. Are these pieces, or is this all one? Central floor. It'll be probably part of the sun display. Central wall. Yeah, it's all one piece. There we go. Okay, central wall's done. Central floor, 3 of 4. That one's done. That one's done, I think. I don't know. It says central wall when I run. It's this one. There we go. That's done. Got the outer ceilings and all that. What do we have left on the sun display? The central wall plaque. Oh, I didn't finish this one, I guess. There we go. Sun display is done. That's all of the things. All of the things are done. Now we just have the outer ceiling, cornice. That's like the outer wall and the ceiling. And that's it. We're so close to done with this place. We just gotta finish this stuff. Alright, so next up will be the outer ceiling. Just do all of this, and then we'll just have those walls left. I think this part's probably going to be the hardest part that I have left. Or the part that's going to take the longest. Just because I have to like look straight up to do it. Am I on the longest one? Yeah, I am. Making sure. I do like that it's all in pieces. That makes it so much easier to make sure that I get everything. That piece is done. We'll go all the way out to the edge of the cornice, I think. To doubler. I don't know. I don't know what I'm saying, but it's gonna be good. It's gonna be so good when it's done. It's gonna look so nice. So nice. I'm not gonna continue that because it gets a bit inappropriate. Anyways. Lights. I wish when it popped up like that, it said, like, how many you've done against how many are left. Like, I know you can always check the list, but it'd be nice if when you finish something it told you how many remained. I guess it's not that big of a deal. Alright, there's the cornice. For that section anyway. Now the ceiling. Ceiling done. So much left. It's alright, we're making a lot of progress. We're getting so far along with this. This has been the longest job yet, for sure. I think I get like $3,500 for this one though, so I'd be rich after this. Well, I was gonna say I'll definitely be able to afford the next sprayer. I might be able to afford the next sprayer because, like I said before, when I buy a sprayer, I want to get it and all the attachments for it at the same time. So we'll see. But I'm gonna be close if I'm not there. And then we'll be spraying, I tell you. We'll be spraying like no one's ever sprayed before. With the speed and the skill of an antelope running through the hill. I don't know. I don't know what that means, but that's what's gonna happen. Oh crap. I was thinking maybe if I get up here, I don't know if this is actually gonna be better or not, but I accidentally hit Q. That's fine. Let's finish that section of the cornice. Definitely gonna have to go shorter for this. Right out to the edge of it, if I can. I think that that's where the line is. I can't see it from here, though. Oh, I just saw it. It just, like, flashed for a second. Made it very obvious. This way. Okay. This all done. Get this job all cleaned up. We're going to move along here. I think the solar system was probably the job I was most excited for once I found out that it was a thing when I was reading achievements in that other video. This job is very cool. Although, you know, like I said, I don't really know why, because I'm not like... Maybe I just thought it would be cool, I guess. I just thought it'd be cool. It is cool. My eyes are starting to water out of nowhere. Out of nowhere, I started crying. No. My eyes are watering. Why, I cannot say, but it is a thing that is happening. Alright, there's the end of this section. And then down to the cornice. Another light here. I wonder how many we have left now. Looks like maybe 2 or 3 more. Very close now. Very close. I can almost taste victory. Doesn't that taste sweet? Anyways. Just a couple more. Couple more. Alright, that's done. I got 2 left. Alrighty then. And there I was in the middle of a swinging a baseball bat. I don't know what I was even gonna say there, but I had to stop myself. I don't know where I was going with that, but I'm sure it wasn't good. Alright, here's the next one. It looks like there's only 2 left. The rest of Theia formed into the moon. Oh. Isn't that amazing? Our moon's made from the biggest chunks of a planet that had beef with little baby Earth billions of years ago. The rest of it's buried beneath our feet. Okay. If you say so. It's probably true. I don't know. I can neither confirm nor deny this information. I mean, the moon had to come from somewhere, right? So that actually makes sense, that the moon is the rest of the planet that smashed into Earth. It got sucked into its gravitational pull. I've never heard this, though. I feel like that would be something... Maybe it's like they learned it after I stopped going to school or something. I feel like that would have been brought up in science class, right? Maybe not. I mean, to be fair, I clearly didn't listen very well in science class, so maybe it's just... Maybe it is true. No. Just because I don't know the order of the planets doesn't mean I wasn't listening. I just forget. Anyways, okay, so we got this one last section of ceiling done. I mean, done. To do. And then we just have the wall, and we are done with this job. This is most definitely, well, I don't know, I'm trying to think, what was the longest video I've had to edit of this? Because we're just passing 2 hours now, so this might not be the longest one yet. There might have been one that was more than 2 hours already, I can't remember. Like, because some of them took a long time, not because they were larger than this one, but because my old sprayer was much slower than this one, so it could be the case that, outer pillar, outer wall base, that's all that's left. Okay, it could be the case that, they took longer even though they weren't bigger, you know? Because this has actually gone, like, as far as, like, I mean, the job is huge. It's gone faster than it could have for sure, though, because the sprayer is amazing. Cannot wait for the next sprayer to see how crazy that is. I feel like with the last one, they gotta go all out, right? It's gotta be, like, insanely good. Plus, I'll finally be able to get that achievement about doing an entire job with just the 3-prong sprayer. And then I'll have to work my way up to buying all the other brand. I'll probably start with the most expensive one on that, though, because that way I can get the achievement for using the double turbo nozzle before I buy all the rest. I think there's an achievement for owning all of the sprayers, so I'll have to do that as well. That'll take some time. I'm hoping that also, I'm also hoping that I'll make enough money in the game that I don't have to, like, do extra stuff to get the money for all the sprayers. That I don't know, though. And I guess, like, they'll still be, like, there's the DLCs already planned to come out, and probably more than that coming, so. But I wonder if they'll add more. They'll probably add more sprayers when the DLCs come out, right? So they did last time. Like with SpongeBob, you got the special SpongeBob sprayer. But you just got that one, though. You didn't have to buy it. So maybe that won't be an issue. I'm just thinking, like, do I want to just go all in and make sure that I get all the achievements before the DLC comes out? Or do I want to, like, if I don't end up getting all the sprayers, just leave it and hope that in the DLC I get the money I need and I don't have to buy a bunch of extra stuff? I'll probably try to get all the achievements. I feel like that's probably a worthy objective. And then if the DLC doesn't come out by the time I'm done with that, I'll probably go back and do all the achievements that I have left in the first game. I think I've done all the hard ones in the first game, like the ones where you have to, like there were a bunch in the first game where you had to do the levels and you had to wash something under a certain time limit. Some of those were actually hard to do. But I've already done all those, so I think that all I really have left in that game is to do all the DLCs. Like I know for a fact I have to do the SpongeBob one, and a lot of the achievements from that are just like, wash this before everything else, you know? So I'll probably, if the DLC doesn't come out before I finish this, I'll probably go and do that, and then come back to this when the DLC comes out. Hopefully that'll fill in the time in between. I'm not sure exactly when it's coming out, though. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. It's all in the future, and nobody knows what the future might hold. I actually think they have said when it's supposed to be coming, though. I just can't check right now. I mean, I could check right now, but I'm not going to. I don't want to lie to you. I could check. I'm just not going to do it. I'm just not gonna. Just because I don't think that, well, I don't know, maybe I will. maybe I'm lying. Who knows? I don't know. Even I don't know if I'm lying. Is it a lie if I don't know the truth? Yeah, maybe. Alright, that's done. Got this one to do. We're so close to done with this job. I can't believe it. I thought this was going to take 3 hours, and I think that it's probably actually going to take more like 2 hours and 15 minutes. We're at 2 hours and 5 minutes right now, and that's with all the times that I got interrupted and had to like go let the cat out and in a couple times, and I took a break at 1 hour to stretch and stuff. I probably should have done another one when I was up letting the cat in. That was around 2 hours, but I'll be done pretty soon, and then I can just do it then. I gotta make dinner anyway, so I'll be up doing stuff for a little bit, walking around, putting aluminum foil on a pan. That's good exercise, you know what I mean? I don't know. Oh look, I got the thing that tells me what's left, but I'm still only 90% done with the job somehow. I feel like I should be more than 90% done at this point. Doesn't it feel like there's more than, I mean, less than 10% left in just this little bit that I have to do? Okay, that's done. I'll finish this wall, and then I'm going to look around and see what I actually have left, because maybe I have a bunch of these left and I don't realize how many. But I feel like I must be, because I washed at least 2 of them before, right? Oh, no, I didn't. I thought I washed some of these in the beginning, but I guess not. I just washed the ones right next to that. So I have 2 left on this side, and then I have 2 left on that side. Okay. That's not bad, though. That won't take that long. That's 10%, or 9% of the job. It's just these 2 walls. That one that I just did was 1%. So how is this? That makes no sense. Is there like a secret thing that I have to wash at the end that I don't know about yet? Maybe? Because that doesn't really make any sense that it's only, that there's 9% left and that one that I just did was only 1%. Although maybe like, it could be the case that a lot of the percentage is added when you finish, like, because on the list it's like, you know, 6 of 8. So maybe when I finish all 8, it's a big chunk of the percentage gets done. Like a bigger chunk than just actually washing one of them. I don't know. We'll find out pretty soon, because we only got 2 pillars left. Maybe after this one I'll go and finish the last one so that I can find out that answer. How is this not done? I feel like this should be done. There it is. Okay. Let's do this pillar. Wow, that was such a sudden change in the music. It was like, wow, okay. I mean, whatever, that's fine. Just randomly stopped and switched. Oh. Like I got whiplash from that. Oh my god. Oh my goodness, I can't believe it. Ugh. Alright, that's done. So we got 1 more of those to do. I'm going to go finish the last one of those and see how much it jumps. That pillar was 1%. Well, that pillar and that, we did that floor piece too as well. So that was 1% combined. Let's see what happens when I finish up this pillar. Maybe this will be worth a lot more. We'll find out in a second. Just wash this up. 93%. No, it's not worth a bunch. Well, I don't know. I guess, yeah, so if it's 1%, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7% left. Yeah, I guess that adds up. I guess that maths. I don't know what the rest of the room was worth in percentages, though, for it to be 10% for just this. But you know what? That's fine. We'll get there. We're very close to done with the job anyways. I think that it'll probably take... We're at 2:09, 2:10, 2 hours and 10 minutes, so I guess maybe it'll take 2 hours and 20 minutes because they still have a bit of this to do. Maybe we could say 2.5 hours total before editing. I mean, still though, that's not bad for how large this job has been. Like, I definitely thought this could have been like a 3.5 hour job even. I still think the last one that I do, like at the end of the game, is probably going to be like 5 hours of washing, which means that I'll have to record it in more than one session for sure. I mean, even this is kind of like spending 2.5 hours recording is a lot. All I have to do other than this tonight is cook dinner, so I'm not really too concerned. I should have plenty of time to do that after this, and then I can just hang out until I go to bed. So it's not a big deal. I can do that. I can do 2.5 hours today, but most days that would be tough, I feel like. Actually, I've been doing good this week. I'm like ahead of schedule on stuff, I feel like. Gotta be down here, right? No? Where the heck? Where is it? There we go. Okay, got it. At work too, like I'm way ahead of schedule right now at work, or not like, I'm as far done with things as I can be. I won't say ahead of schedule because there's stuff that I should have, like I was supposed to get an entire building worth of stuff today that just has not happened, which is a little bit, you know, it's gonna make it hard for me to get the job done when it does come in, because they'll be pushing on it. Like, we need this immediately, and it's like, well, I'm sorry guys, but you know, you gave me it like, you know, at least a day after I was supposed to get it already, and then we'll see. But it's really frustrating when they get the job to me like wicked late, way later than they were supposed to, and then they put the pressure on me to get it done. It's like, why was the pressure not on the guy who was like supposed to get this job out to get it done? Why am I the one getting the crap from this? I've been busting my back here. I do my job early every time. Every time I can, I do it so fast. So fast, I tell you. They should call me Gonzalez, because I'm speedy. I don't know, maybe that's not appropriate. I don't care. But yeah, no, I do my job. I'll tell you that right now. Like I said, I released 3 sections to production yesterday, and it was like a couple days worth of work at least. Well, you know, it wasn't obviously a couple days worth of work. It was an afternoon. It was a day. But I'm just saying, like, it would have been reasonable to make them wait more than that for me to finish the job. And I just did it. I just did it quickly. So, I don't like getting crap when I get the job so late that it's impossible for me to get it out on time. Like, some of the times I get the job and it's like, it's due, like by the schedule, it's already been due for a day. And it's like, guys, what's going on here? And the job in question right now has been like, it's been in production, well, not in production, it's been in the pre-production stages. Like, the guy has been working on it for like 6 months or more. I mean, I'm sure it's not all just him working on it. They're probably waiting for answers to questions from the people who are like the general contractors and stuff, but I don't understand how it could go this much time and not be completed. We've had so much time to get this done. Like a ridiculously long amount of time to get this done and to have it ready to go into production. And it's still going to be late for when it was supposed to come out. I mean, I don't mean to complain too much, but I don't know, like I said, I don't like getting crap about it after all of that. It feels like it always happens. Guess that's work. That's why it's a 4-letter word. Or whatever that saying is that people say. Work is about getting crap from somebody who probably is off buying ski equipment while you're working all day. That's life! Frank Sinatra's great. If I could play Frank Sinatra in the background... Actually, I gotta look that up. I don't think that Frank Sinatra's songs are free to use. I feel like probably not. But if that was the case, I would listen to Frank Sinatra while I do this. Although it has lyrics, and that would maybe throw off the commentary. Oh, I'm done! Oh, crap! I didn't realize. Cool! We did it! Oh my god! Okay. Oh, man. Really? I thought this would be so much cooler. This is not what I thought it would have. Well, actually, it kind of is. I even said earlier that if it just rotates, I'm going to be so disappointed, and here we are. So lame. They could have done so many things. And all it does is turn very slowly in a circle. What is this? What is this? That's it. I'm spraying dirt back on everything. Wait, what was that? Oh, that was just the ladder. Alright, well, we did it. We washed the entire solar system. Look at that. Galactic power washing services at your service, sir. Now the walls are all that's left. And done. And all those little spots that it shows in the video because, I don't know. Actually, I don't know. What an absolutely stellar performance. I can't wait to show the kids some proper concrete science. Venus's retrograde rotation, the moons of Jupiter, and the imminent visitation of our feline planet X overlords? What now? Okay, now I really don't believe anything this person has said. What? Okay, well, you know what? I gotta get out of here. I gotta get the heck out of here before the feline overlords arrive. Holy crap. So we have the streetcar now. Oh, it's like a little, what do they call those? A tram? Alright, let's see what we've unlocked for the furniture. I'm probably not gonna buy it, but we'll just see. There's normally one per mission, right? Oh my god, look at all the ones that I have that I could unlock now. There's so many pieces of furniture. I don't even know if I got anything. There's so many that I have here. I have no idea if there's something new or not. Maybe this? No, I don't think so. I still don't know why this was 1,000 when everything else in the whole game has been 1 to 300. Oh, that one's 75. Like, nothing else is 1,000 except for this, and there's nothing special about it. I wonder if that was a bug. Like, it wasn't supposed to be 1,000, but it just was by mistake or something. Ooh, let's see what the solar system looks like in here. Oh, there it is, down there. Look, it's tiny. Well, it's not tiny, but it's smaller than, like... I always expect these... Like, look at all the space it has. They could have done, like, a thing where it's like this, and then there's another planet, another one, you know what I mean? And it goes up to fill up all this empty space, but I don't think... Like, there's not going to be anything here. There's just going to be that, and then nothing. You know what? I'm going to stop complaining now. Anyways, let's see if I can afford the next power washer. I have 13,000, so it costs 10,000. Yeah, if I just get one attachment, though, it's already 13,000. It's going to be way more than that. Okay, so I got to do another job before I get it, because I think that... I guess I could get that and the Prime Vista triple nozzle. And then I'll do the next job with just the triple nozzle so I can get that achievement. Is there another achievement for the next job? Let's see. Wow, there's so few jobs left. That one, there's 2 in that one job. Oh, wow. Urban X double. complete any job using that thing. Yep, nope, there's no other achievements in the next job. So you know what I'll do? I'll buy this now, Prime Vista Pro, and then I'll buy this 3-pronged attachment. Now what else can I buy? Turbo nozzle? I want that one. I guess I could buy this. Then at least I have one extension. So now if I hold one Prime Vista Pro Max. I can't tell if it's like how much better it is right now because, you know. So I'll have to use this. Ooh, that looks like it's actually pretty cool. Oh, but if you stand too close, it spreads out. Okay, so you gotta stand back like this far to use it. And then, oops. Oops. Buttons? There we go. Just stand back a little bit to use it effectively, because if you get too close, you're gonna leave, like, I feel like that's gonna leave lines in the middle. And I guess you could go like this if you really wanted to, but... Alright, cool. We got the triple nozzle. Now we can do another achievement. How many achievements do I have left to do? Let's see. We got 29 of 40, so there's 11 more to go. 11 achievements. We are definitely 2/3 of the way through now. There aren't a lot of large spots left. There's up there. That one's probably going to be pretty big, I bet. Down here's alright size. There. I don't know where maybe the streetcar will be in like one of these 3. For all we know, the streetcar could take up this spot, because for some reason there's just all this, unless there's one that like hangs from the top maybe to fill this in. Do you like go to outer space? I don't know. I don't know what the dealio is. All I got to say is thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and if you did, make sure to hit the like button, subscribe, and also leave a comment, because there's lots of things you could say. I don't know. And check in the description, because there's a link to my Discord and also a link to DUBBY Energy where you can get 10% off if you use code Goodwin. So check that out, and I hope you have a great night and drive safe, and I will see you in the next one.